Glendale, Arizona, a lifeless desert until the canal built in 1885 allowed the Brethren, the German Baptists, to turn it into an agricultural community. Glendale was a town for quiet, industrious, hard-working people. Many watched as a small town of 300 people was transformed into an agricultural paradise. Glendale of the 1950s boasted 8,000 residents and maintained its wholesome image and agricultural success. It was the first Arizona city to have completely paved streets, though flooding was still a problem, and every year a new melon queen was chosen to represent the city.
My name is Virginia Rose Elliott Laurie. My family and I moved to Glendale in 1947. We used to live on a little road called East F Avenue that was about a block from the Unit 1 Grammar School, which is now Landmark. In the evening, the kids in the neighborhood would play hide and go seek, would play kick the can out in the middle of the street.
I moved here in 1946, and it's pretty much the same as Virginia's just got through saying about. Played the games in the evening, particularly in the summertime because it was hot, and you kind of stayed in the shade, which we played like Monopoly an awful lot, some of the kids in the neighborhood. Usually on Saturdays we'd go down to the local theater and go to movies because they always had a cereal that lasted all week, and we were interested in that, plus the movies. And
it cost us 12 cents to get in the old Glen Theater.
Yeah.
Of course, we both went to Glendale Union High School, and today the campus has changed a lot from what it was. I belong to a number of organizations at the school, like Girls Athletic Club, National Honor Society, Quill and Scroll. It was just a fun time.
I enjoyed high school quite a bit, but I didn't.
But he didn't like studying.
I didn't like studying. But I had a job all the time, so I went to work right after school. So.
There was a lot of citrus groves, whatever, and I remember particularly in the 40s and 50s there were a lot of Japanese farmers, and they had the most wonderful vegetable farms, lettuce and whatever, and Glendale each summer used to have a watermelon festival down in the city park, and it was like kind of a carnival along with all the watermelon you could eat, and it was really fun, but it was kind of messy after it was over with because there was watermelon rinds all over.
But Glendale was a neat town then, I think, for kids, because it was a pretty small town.
And it was a safe town.
It was a safe town. You couldn't do anything without it getting home before you got home, and I don't think people worried about their kids out running around, because I know my brother and I and a lot of the other, particularly the boys that lived around where we at, we just went and did what we wanted to, and nobody ever seemed to worry about anything happening to us. So it was a nice town to grow up in.
In the last 5 decades, Glendale has made significant changes. The city is the 4th largest in Arizona and is no longer a farming mecca. Historical downtown has many annual events and antique shops. Arrowhead Town Center supplies shopping and entertainment for the valley. The Cardinals football team has even planted its famous stadium in Glendale. Growing from a quiet town of quiet folk, Glendale has boomed into a giant city, meeting our modern needs while still cherishing its historically rich past.